Hello, hi, hey, how you doing? So, I just recorded an entire hour, a whole ass hour of footage of me playing this video game. Not to mention the other multiple hours. Oh, I'm alive. Cool. Okay, so, oh, okay, so, I should explain this first. So, in that hour of footage, I was trying to do this quest, Old Frostclaw, old Frostclaw. Um, I blinked, it teleported me out of the map, and then it disconnected me. So, super cool. I'm glad I have video evidence of this. Actually, no, I'll insert that footage here. Having to deal with two of these bears is, like, terrible. I'm just gonna have to kill this one outside. Whoa, did I just teleport out of the map? I sure did. I don't want to die. Fantastic. Well, apparently you can blink out of the map in that area, so that's super cool. Actually extremely thrilled for that. You know, this episode wasn't going anywhere. I don't think the last one did either, to be completely honest. Maybe I just need to restart, like, all over. I don't know if I'm going to upload these. Nah, there's probably some salvageable parts about it. So, other than that, man. Oh man, that video, that whole hour, wildly uninteresting. You know, I'm not ashamed to say that, sometimes I'm boring, you know? It happens. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes we're boring, and I'm just not on today. So, that's okay, because the internet exists. And so instead of not making a video, as I have decided to do for the past 3.5 weeks, I instead decided that I was going to look up questions on the internet and answer them, because there is nothing more creative than stealing other people's ideas. And I thought this one would be good. It's written by Seth. It's called 99 Random Questions to Ask, Fun and Expected Questions. Anyways, I don't know. Being a hero? I guess it depends on what you believe a hero is. I think a hero is somebody who is able to help other people. And and kill old Frostclaw. Hell yeah. This is a 3-person quest, but I mean, this is World of Warcraft, so you don't actually have to have 3 people to do a 3-person quest. But anyways, that's not a criticism. Please do not make it like that. I don't have 3 people to play with. What are you freakishly bad at? Making YouTube videos, apparently. Is this camp on fire? What is the most difficult challenge thus far in your life? That's a really weird question. Okay, these are questions classified as like 16 questions to ask a girl, 14 questions to ask a girl, assumingly on a date, because it says to get her attention and keep it. If there's anyone you want to have something interesting and unique conversations with, it's probably a girl. Okay, I don't understand what that statement means, but that's probably true. Anyway, these are questions to ask a girl, assumingly on like a first date, because you're trying to get to know her. Asking her what the most difficult challenge in her life so far is, it's a really weird, like, digging question. Like, it's like digging really far, maybe further than you should probably be digging on a first date. Like, talk about fun things. You want her to have, like, if you get that vibe that she'd be into that, like, cool, feel free. But I'm not sure if I'd even want to know on a first date. Let's not do this. 13 random questions to ask a guy. Let's see. The right questions to ask a guy are often random questions because let's be honest, guys are always just a bit random. I'm so random and quirky. And they love to get the chance to show it. What? I mean, sure, I guess guys are random. I think it comes more from a place of, like, not understanding things than it is from a place of deliberation. There's probably a big-ass bear.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, I noted in the last video that I had, I actually didn't swear. Hello? Oh my god, I was like, I didn't get the other class. Cool. Anyway, oh! I was not expecting things to be in there. At the end of Monsters, Inc., they have to give Boo back to the human parents, whatever. And then, Mike builds Sully the door to go visit Boo again, and like he like painstakingly rebuilt this door, and it's so cute. Like the scene, I can't. He goes through the door, and he's like really careful. He's worried that like maybe she'd forgotten about him, or like maybe it's something went wrong, and then you don't even see Boo. You just hear Kitty. And then he smiles and it cuts to black, and I literally like broke down into tears for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not saying like I shouldn't have been. I'm just saying I really like actually don't know why I cried at that part, but I did. Very quite. Like, the waterworks came, bitch. Let me tell you, we were at the water park. It's the last Chopa. Her title is literally the last Chopa. It sucks that I have to kill her. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm going to. It sucks that I'm going to kill her. Guess there won't be any more Chopas. Seen anything weird lately? I did not, but I've heard a bunch of weird stuff lately. I was recently at my grandma's house where I stay, and I was doing schoolwork at like 1:30 in the morning. I was doing accounting homework, and all of a sudden I heard a chime from behind me, and I turned around and there's a clock, and I was like, oh, it's the clock, but the clock is broken. Like the hands weren't moving anymore, so I was like, maybe the clock just chimed. It's okay. And then I turned back to my work, and as I was turning back to my work, I noticed something. You know how when you see something out of the corner of your eye and it just like triggers your brain? There was something like that in the living room, and so I did a double take and nothing was there, so that made me uneasy. And then I heard the chime again, this time from a different room, so that was really cool, really interesting. I guess I saw that thing. I don't know what it was. It was just something that kind of triggered my brain. And then I was at a restaurant with my friend Lacey last night, and we were sitting at a table, and there was a very loud bang from behind her. And it sounded like it came from inside the trash can. And no one was at the trash can because I was sitting opposite her and I was looking directly at it. So that was really cool and not terrifying in the slightest. But as far as seen, I don't think I've seen necessarily anything strange or weird lately. Just heard. So, thanks for watching. I hope this was interesting. If it wasn't interesting, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do, and I tried to make a video without having a crutch, and it was terrible. So, sorry about that. Anyway, see you next time.